9:16 is your time, and many people have wanted a promotion or just wanted to start a business, but their dreams can be sabotaged by negative beliefs. So how can you overcome that? The Fox 5 team's Dana Fowle is here to help us find our swagger again. Good morning, Dana.
Good morning, everybody. Listen, I think we all want confidence in so many different situations. If we could just get the confidence, maybe the money would come, the opportunities would come. But for most of us, at some point, our lack of self-esteem gets in our own way, doesn't it? Author and personal trainer for your brain, her name is Leslie M., has written a best-selling book. It's called Swagger. Unleash everything you are and become everything you want. She coaches people on how to get rid of that imposter syndrome and turn it into swagger.
We tell people to fake it till they make it, but when they start going into that trying to fake confidence thing, it only triggers the imposter syndrome because they're waiting for people to find them out as not being competent.
That was all new to me. I thought you faked it till you made it myself. So let's say you've been tapped for a job or to maybe lead a group, but then you start second guessing yourself. Even though other people have said, hey, I think you should be in charge of it. Why do we do that? The swagger coach says this, that when we step outside of our comfort zone, our brain gets a little freaked out by all of that and wants to get us back into a safe space. Different people have different sort of control over that. So she says what you have to do is break that pattern. Prepare, this is interesting, for the worst case scenario. Let your brain go there.
Then they say, okay, at what point in this narrative did this cease to be realistic? And so you can then pull back in the narrative to the point you go, actually, the worst thing that can happen is like maybe I'll get a side eye from someone, or maybe someone will say, you know, how many years have you been doing this? Or that's the worst thing that can happen. So if we contextualize that fear, our brains will stand down.
Okay, so let's look at a little list of what we can check off. Break that pattern by imagining the worst case scenario, then have a plan for it. This keeps you from scrambling in a presentation or just going blank. You got to ask for help from your peers and your mentors. She says to grow, you have to do this. Ask for help. If you're faking it till you make it, you don't actually ask for help. Instead, you need to feel it till you find it. Tap into your superpowers. What we really mean here is just your strengths, but recognize your weaknesses too, because that's an important part of the equation. Bring others in on the team who can fill that spot, your weaknesses. Swagger is about accepting that, the self-acceptance, not self-assurance. The conversation in the book went a whole lot deeper, and I personally find this really fascinating, and we've incorporated some of these previously at home, and this stuff works. So I recommend taking some stock here and find out where you are in this picture. Portia?
Yeah. And I think it's just so true for women and men alike, Dana. We all tend to get in our own way when we see some form of success or sort of a next level achievement coming along. We can get in our way. So how can folks get their hands on this book?
Well, I'm going to post it here shortly, doing it in just a few minutes, but she also has a Facebook page where you can check out some of her daily posts, and I think that's helpful too if you're not interested in buying a book at this point.
All right, find it till you feel it. I like that a lot, Dana. Thanks so much for those tips. And the time right now is 9:19, and coming up on Good Day.